Fun fact, during the Obama administration, 34,000 people signed a petition directed toward the White House to build the Death Star. Unfortunately, they declined it because they didn't support blowing up planets, raising the national debt, or investing quintillions of taxpayer dollars into a weapon that could be destroyed so easily. For the fun of it today, we're going to look at how we could build the Death Star, in case they decide to reconsider, then why it's such a terrible idea in the first place. To start, we need the material. The primary material needed is iron for the steel body and the structure. Now, we could get this iron from Earth. There's enough to build multiple Death Stars from here alone, but I don't believe it's our best option. The moon also has a good amount of iron, and we don't have to contest with an atmosphere or environmental and humanitarian regulation. To build the Death Star, we could pretty much turn the moon into one big factory. Another one of the biggest hurdles is processing this steel. It's said the steel itself would take 833,315 years to produce at the current rate of production. To fix this, we need to build many steel plants. Originally, I wanted to build this in 70 years to admire it in our lifetime, but just to process the 1.08 quadrillion tons of steel with the output of Earth's biggest steel plants, we would need 118.7 million plants, taking up 1.78 billion square miles, which is 9 times the size of Earth. So instead, we're going to do this in 1,000 years and only need 8.3 million steel plants. Additionally, to speed up and fund the build, we can take in 16 Psyche, an asteroid valued at 10 quintillion, mostly because of the iron and nickel it contains. For the power source, we'll finish inventing nuclear fusion. It doesn't require radioactive isotopes, so we only need light elements like hydrogen. We could also have solar panels dotting the outside, so not all power needs to come from one source. Instead of a laser, since kyber crystals don't exist, we'll use nukes. A few hundred can render a planet unlivable. Believe it or not, tractor beams have already been invented, albeit at a small scale. In 2023, Chinese scientists created the first tractor beam strong enough to manipulate microscopic objects. That means you can watch it with your naked eye. I'm confident in 1,000 years we'll have this fully operational. To fund this, we'll have to raise taxes quite significantly. Or optionally, we could forcefully take control of the moon and sell land to other nations and private businesses, which would violate the Outer Space Treaty, but we'll have a Death Star, so. Now, excluding taxes, this all sounds great. We'll get this giant metal ball ultimate weapon that's also from one of the best sagas ever created, while making millions or billions of jobs. But there's more to why the US government has already said no once. For one, what's the real point of this? We already have nukes that can destroy the planet without needing the metal ball. Second, anything in space is going to be relatively fragile, even without an unstable reactor inside of it. If an enemy wanted to take it down, I'm guessing it would be pretty easy. With our technology, it's not like this thing's running anywhere fast. There's also the political and ethical chaos coming along with deploying a superweapon that can destroy the entire planet. Yeah, I don't think any government or alliance would tolerate that. Plus, keeping the self-sustaining ecosystem, gravity control, and atmospheric management up and running would likely make the maintenance costs more expensive than building it in the first place. So although I love the idea, it's just not financially responsible. If you want to add anything, please leave a comment, but other than that, that's it for me, so I'll see you guys again next week.